beautiful in every single shape and form.
I love it. Probably us and everybody else wants to do that.
Good morning. We are here in Montana, near Bozeman, about a half hour from Bozeman. Cool city. Lexi and I are getting adjusted to life on the road. It's been pretty good overall so far. Definitely some bumps, but I wanted to make some little videos along the way just for for my memories and to show you guys what we're up to. The sights we're seeing. It hasn't been easy the whole way. We're learning to live with each other 24/7. Give each other a little bit of space. I'm learning to let go a little bit. You know, like when you go on vacation and it takes you a couple days to kind of get off of like work brain. This is like an even bigger adjustment because we've been in so many different like headspaces the last 2 or 3 months of getting ready to leave Hawaii and preparing to do this, and it's a lot of stressful things and prepping to do this, and then the first several days of the trip we're in like the desert where it was all dusty, really weren't that pleasant. We knew that we wanted to do this and live on the road a little while, but you start to question like, well, I miss my friends. Why did we leave Hawaii? Why did we leave a pretty good life there? And the last few days I've like finally been reminded of that. It's been really nice. I mean, it's a really peaceful campsite. We've been to some places camping next to rivers, camping without service, forcing me to disconnect. It's been really nice. Baby. It is late June. We just got to this spot in the mountains of Utah on the way to the Tetons, and the sunset's pretty epic. Yeah, really exciting day because this is kind of the part of the trip that we always dreamed about. In the mountains, next to a river, and we found a spot right next to the river here. What did you say? So I think we're finding our routine a little bit, where we gotta work a little during the week, and then we can explore. And on the weekends we can really explore. We went whitewater rafting yesterday. That was a blast. We get to wake up every day right now and not have much of a schedule and kind of pick and choose what we want to do. I'm really interested too in the idea of like, why do people choose this lifestyle? Like some people do this full time, some people do it part time, some people do it at least on the weekends, either living out of a van or their RV, or even out of a tent, or set up like we've got. Because at the end of the day, it's just another way to live. When you cook, you eat, you work in some capacity, usually. Lexi and I both did road trips in the past where we were really happy that they had an end date, so we just designed one that didn't have an end date. It just makes me think, like, we set up these societies where we live in cities and we go to work every day and then we drink on the weekends and we hang out with our friends, and there's nothing wrong with that. And we lived it for a while, but it's just a simpler way of living, and I think it's a lot more fulfilling in a lot of ways. And I'm really curious to see if other people that we meet share that same viewpoint. Yeah, just the simplicity is nice. Everything is intentional, everything contributes to something like you need. Oh baby, go. You do the dishes, you clean your table, you work enough to make enough money, but you're not like pursuing money. It's like, it's just kind of, there's a lot of nuanced differences that are really refreshing, I think. So we'll see how long we want to do this. We got 2 more months planned. We started about 2 weeks ago, so I think despite a lot of bumps getting here, so far so good, and I'm pretty happy.